Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Sergeant Alex here, and as you can see, I have no HUD. That is because I have a special project going on, which I'll get to in a bit there. Today we have Robin. He's actually going to be our builder. His gamer tag is Umber Draco. It has a little sign here, and as you can see, there's an area fenced off. And why there's two different fence colors, I will get to in a minute. But the whole purpose is Rob has a 16 by 16 area to build in. And he has 45 minutes, which start right now. Anyways, as you can see, there's these fenced-in areas that are supposed to be 16 by 16, but due to me and not mathing properly, they are 15 by 15, so on a case-by-case situation, we'll get to that. But each one of these, I hope to be someone who I've talked to, or am going to talk to, or you're going to leave a comment down below in the description saying you want to build here, is going to be each done by an individual person. Rob here, who is a friend of mine, and is being testing this whole thing out. So if you're seeing this video, the test went well. He's getting to build here. So
either it went very well or it went so horrifically it's going to go down in the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, this video might not see the light of day, which would be really sad because I put so much work into this world over the past few years. As you can tell by that totally original build, not copied off of the internet, in the background with an airship behind it. But back to reality, you're gonna have a 16 by 16 area to build, and in the original version of Minecraft, the Xbox One, which I thought was going to be the only way, it was going to be 30 minutes, but due to the new interface and how I've spent hours and hours on this and still not used to it, I'm decided up the time to 45 minutes. And you get that time to build. And once 45 minutes is up, that's it. I do apologize on that one, but the whole purpose of it is if you have a channel or you want to make a video or something, you get that little bit of experience through my channel. So you get to show it off. I want this whole little town here to be a mishmash of stuff. And if all goes well, I'm going to expand into that little forest there, maybe the swamp, and definitely over to the forest here. As you can see, I built a pretty little bridge. And I wanted it to be just a mishmash of building styles and themes and whatnot, so there is no rules on it. As long as you can do it within a 16 by 16, and the sky is literally the limit, you can go down below. And that's pretty much it. So let's get into Rob here, who just placed his last dirt block. Tell us what you're building today.
Disclaimer. I'm building a... Yes, disclaimer. Builds may vary, terrain not included.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole terrain thing is why I have the limit around the build. Is because I have, in the little gaps, is yours I'm probably going to put like a nice little tree around it and some bushes to kind of blend it into the sand. But what are you building again after our disclaimer?
I am building a forge for all your smelting forging needs.
Forges, they're nice, which I might pull that little bit of water into the design. And for those of you who are now thinking, oh, Sergeant's going to mess with our builds afterwards, no. That 16 by 16 area, I'm not allowed to touch. No one else is allowed to touch. If I find someone touching it, they're disqualified in this world. And yeah, not nice. Be respectful of other builds.
Yes, please.
I mean, for the most part, I'm not going to limit you on which little square you get to pick. And to how to enter, I think I should cover that one actually. To enter, you have the channel email, which is, I'll put it in the description for this video. You can go into the channel itself and look somewhere, and you can send me an email on what you want to build, and please include your gamer tag so I can talk to you through that. And I would like to see some pictures of what you're going to build. It doesn't have to be block for block. I mean, in the course of this build, Rob's changed his design like, what, 5 times now?
About.
Yeah. I mean, I get I got a text from him when I first came to him with this idea every other day. I'm changing the design. So I just want a rough idea on what you're doing. So that way I know you're not trolling me and going to be putting a 16 by 16 wood block in the center with a window and a door. because I do want a little bit of style in this, which is mean to me to say, and I feel horrid for it. Uh, I want a little bit of I want a little bit of a your personal flair on the build. I think would be the best way to put it. And all I'm going to do is pan around, and I'm the cameraman. So you're going to send me an email. Just put in the description the Pinecraft Community Project so I know what it's about. And I will start talking to you. We'll figure out dates and times. Weekends are not really good for me at the moment because of work and all that stuff, but we'll try and figure something out. If I have to wake up like at 1 o'clock in the morning to record, I will try to. But we'll figure something. You guys just interrupted me.
Minecraft is awesome.
Alright, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
It's all my fault.
It's not your fault. I mean, friends are going to be allowed in the video and stuff. Because, after all, I'm giving people 45 minutes. So if you need like an extra builder, I'll be lenient on that one. I just came up with that. I'd be helping you, Rob, but I'm the cameraman. So I think one extra builder would be nice if you want to have friends talk. And I mean, what you're going to talk about is up to you. Obviously, not if you're doing 45 minutes of talking, not all of it's going to make it in there. And for everybody else, I'm not going to be talking that much. Rob has come into this fully
appropriate.
Yeah, keep it PG. I mean, Rob fully knows that I'm going to be doing most of the talking for this video. So he's agreed to take the back seat, but in all the other builds, I'm not going to be talking that much. We're doing this as the pilot video to show it off and everything. I think I covered... Okay, send an email, send the picture, label it Minecraft Community Project. If things go well, I'll splice it in here for a second. If all goes well, I'm going to add you to the little invisible club here, Pink Pirates, which is kind of going to be the way I talk to you, since the whole way this Minecraft works is it has the little Xbox hub thing. So that way I can talk to you on the Xbox, I can talk to you on my computer, I can talk to you on my phone, and we can stay in communications. And if some people get the honor, I'm going to fly away here from Rob, so we'll come back to you in a minute. If you're going to be a frequent flyer in building stuff here, because you're not limited to one little rectangle, but I do want to give other people opportunities. Like Rob, he's going to probably be building more than you. You're going to get a little mark in this building which is completely empty. Which what I'm going to do is, as I design it and stuff, you're going to have your own little room to decorate, and you're going to get to label it, and it's going to be showing off whatever you want, whether you have like a nice little YouTube channel or a Twitter account that you show off Minecraft in back, Rob, and you can show it off that way and kind of get your name out there. I feel like I'm missing something. If I missed anything, there's going to be a description down below on how to enter all this stuff. And I'm going to cover it as much as possible. But essentially, you're taking the reins on your own YouTube video, and all I'm doing is being the camera. I think that's the best way to put it. And I do want to kind of stay away from the redstoning end of things, because through worlds in the past,
builds will be aesthetic.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty much aesthetic for this stuff. I mean, if you're going to have like a little minecart going around a Striven, that's fine, but no 50-step Minecraft redstone tutorials on what you're doing. If you get too much into the redstone, I've noticed worlds get glitchy and stuff, and yeah. Having that 3-map railroad system from one house to the other, yeah. It gets nasty.
Always pissing.
I mean...
Never ends.
I mean, you're about 10 minutes into this, and I think the 45 minutes is going to be nice in case people aren't used to this, like everybody else isn't. I'm hoping
a short time before we start to get all your stuff needed for the build.
Yeah, I'm going to give you minutes. I'm going to give you some time to. Yeah, I'm going to give you time to get your items together. I'm not going to go, okay, let's start the video. Start. Your time starts now. No. Rob it took him about 5 minutes, but I gave him some time to get the items he needs in his inventory. I wasn't mean to him like that.
Could have been, but wasn't. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Well, yes, my build is mostly aesthetic. I do put some functionality into it.
Yeah. The rest of this video is going to be really quiet. I'm so glad I'm doing a time lapse on this. Oh, yeah, I should mention that. The video is going to be a time lapse, so you do not have to come up with 45 minutes of talking. If you do, I'm sorry, I'm going to cut some of it out. So, very much however long it takes you to build, I'm going to cut that in half so you get a nice little speed on it, but people can still see what you're doing. And then I'm going to cut the audio accordingly. Which I do have to admit, this is a nice, cutesy little
builder's
build.
block. Thank you, but I seem to have run into a builder's block.
You ran into a builder's block on a building you've been obsessing about for like a month now. This is why we can't have nice things, Rob.
I ruined it all.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I'm going to double the speed on this, because with my panning around and stuff, it's going to get really nasty and fast.
Probably.
Yeah, so...
we will all thank you in the end.
Yeah, I'm going to do a nice speed, but I'm not going to do it to the kill point. Because I had that happen in one of my last builds, one of the little tutorials for an emblem. Someone just commented, "You're going too fast, slow down." So, I think we've covered everything major.
As you see, I used just a tiny bit of redstone, but it's not much, just for the lighting. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, and if I'm figuring the amount of redstone you put on this, if it went on every house here, I'm not going to have a huge issue with it. My biggest fear right now is someone where I can't give them the opportunity because they have a bad connection. I think your daylight sensor is broken.
Now it's a nighttime sensor. I need it on the nighttime setting, so that when it's like full day, the lanterns outside turn off.
Yeah, but for me, the lanterns are still on.
I know, Minecraft has been weird. I used to have TNT cannons. I used to have all sorts of redstone stuff, but it no longer works because for some reason the redstone ticking is just way out of whack.
Your
whole slab placing thing is out of whack.
You're at about 25 minutes, by the way. Which,
5 minutes?
from my memory of this build, you're way ahead.
Am I?
Yeah.
Not much left.
Now, did those sensors work even though you covered them up?
Yes, as long as it's a half slab and they're not completely encased.
Oh, that's right, the whole lighting thing. I've had a few builds and stuff. I forgot about that. Which is one of the funny things is I'm actually working on a video right now, which is probably going up with this one, if all things go according to plan, where I'm covering roofs, and this is this is one of the roofs that I've done. The only difference is I did the border with half slabs and not stairs. So those of you that saw the roof video, yeah, here's another one that looks nice and stylish.
Ah, shoot. I'm breaking everything again.
For a third time in one video, Rob. This is why we can't have nice things.
Always the problem. Never not a problem.
What's a fireworks star?
You use it to make fireworks, and it creates different explosions depending on the recipe in the star.
Just shows how much I actually know about Minecraft. I love how you're the more technical end of the spectrum.
I try.
I can make things pretty. That's where I end.
I would ruin things. As always, I ruin everything.
Fourth time. This is why we can't have nice things.
How am I doing on time, Matt?
You just went over to 15 minutes.
15 minutes? I think I'm going to finish with at least 10 minutes on the clock.
I'd tell you the seconds,
I
but
failed.
I'd give you the seconds, but there's kind of a furry little creature on top of it. My cat. Who I'm now going to splice one of his adorable pictures into the video. Ah, look how cute he is. Ah, so fuzzy and adorable. I have to go on my computer and actually find a picture of him. It's been like 5 months since I've taken one. I swear, he's a photogenic cat. It's annoying.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he really?
Yes. I mean, if it's the one I'm thinking of, it's him on my pink blanket with his tongue sticking out. He's all like on his back, curled up in adorableness, with his fur going everywhere. I think I'll dig out a little bit and actually add like a little walkway back here. Since the fence area and out is my domain. Yeah, He-Man. I can mess with the stuff out here. And
Yes, you can.
I mean, you're going to be one of the people probably.
In the real build, you're not going to have a boundary and a wall up against your field chest here. That's
Yeah,
not
I
gonna
mean,
happen.
I'm going to go up on the little hill behind you, but I'm going to build up. And I mean, the house next to you, I think it's 2 blocks higher. So, I mean, due to special privileges that you and, I don't know, like, frequent flyers will get, you're probably going to be helping me adjust the land around to the actual building. So I'll be nice and I'll let you do some more additional work to the back here, so make it look more appropriate.
Landscaping.
Yeah.
All right. Chest has lava. Everything's ready to be smelted, and the forge is up and running.
Okay, I'm stopping the clock. You had 11 minutes and 20 seconds left. I'm doing this because, one, you won't yell at me for it, and two, because you won't yell at me for it. Mainly because I know you won't yell at me. You're not getting it.
What did you do, Matt? What did you do?
I'm doing nothing harming. Advisory to the viewers, I will not be doing this if you're actually doing this. I'm doing this because Rob is my friend and because I can share with
you. Fear the worst. I really do. What has Matt done? And the forge is up and running.
Okay, I'm stopping the clock. You've had 11 minutes and 20 seconds left. I think now would be a nice time for me to stop having my back to my microphone. We can fix that audio later on. And how about we do a little tours? Attempt to punch out a... There we go. Successfully punched out some fence. Why don't you give me a little tour of the inside of your building? Yeah, like a little ribbon.
You want to try ribbon?
Nah, I can't. My control's not set up properly, so I can't fix stuff. For the time, I know that one block missing right there is bugging me. Why don't you give me a little tour of the inside of the building, and then we'll pan out and you can talk and stuff.
Alright. Not a problem. Hold on, I'm stuck. There we go. Alrighty then. Well, obviously here in the forge there are 2 entrances, 2 exits. Both doesn't matter. Got a nice little wood pile here from the last logging expedition. Walking through here, you're greeted with the pits. Melt all your metals, start forging swords, prepare for the work.
Stuff.
You heat it back up, press this button, and you'll get a nice whoosh of air. You have all your ores from your last mining trip, go ahead and pop them straight in here. It is an auto-fueled furnace chain. Pop it in, lava will do the rest. And once it's done, you'll get your buckets and everything here in the pour molds, aka the hoppers. Anvil for all your work, and a little cooling bath right next to it. For all your stone cutting needs, turn over here and you're ready to start sawing away. Also, armor for sale. Next to everything, we have the oven, used for cooking all your charcoal, and you're not trapping me in there. Or
And then our smiley face of justice.
the smiley face of justice, made out of the wood remains.